it's actually represents Saturn, right? And Saturn worship. That's where you get that whole ceremony of the ring, right? And another thing, obviously, is the license that you have to go for in order to be married. It's all governed under Esau's kingdom. And that's how he holds us by papers, right? That's the new way of slavery. As opposed to it being in chains, now it's papers and documents, right? And those are one of the documents, the marriage license.
All right, so let me finish this off. It goes into something else, but same topic.
Yeah, just get to the point, because I want to make sure this brother gets it, because he's going to need some counseling on what he did, right? Because that's why he's asking the question.
Well,
So
the point is, you have to read the whole thing, because it says,
all right,
he gave Rachel and Leah the wife, so he gave two women. You know what I mean? So basically, Laban gave Leah first, and then Leah brought, Rachel gave him Leah and said, hey, going on to her. So she brought another girl. You know what I mean? So right here, that's off. And here they do it to what's called threesome. That didn't happen. I mean, it's like, hey, you can take this girl and then I'll wait. You know, ain't no jealous thing, because it's about building a family. So, but now, if you have two girls, Esau says that way, bigamy. Right? And if you have two wives, according to him, that's bigamy. And then you lose all your shit. Right? And in our law, the woman leaves with what she comes with. So all the kids is yours, all the furniture is yours, but in this is backwards. She take your shit, you go.
That's right, brother. Hey, you see, hey, you just got a double. That was a double portion. I want you to read that chapter later, right? Right. So we're gonna get to. Come on.
Genesis 25.
It's gonna come out in the cool. Yeah. So basically,
29.
that's the literal understanding of fornication. Was that clear? Did you get that? Right, because there's a spiritual side to it. Because the scriptures, the one that you brought, that she pointed to you, it also has a spiritual application. All right, and I think we brought it out in the etymologies. Right. So
what's that, yeah?
Which one?
Yeah, I went into fornication, and it talked about marriage. So I went into marriage, and it talked about.
Hey, put those lights on.
It basically said. The marriage vow formally the declaration or contract by which two join in wedlock. So then I went to wedlock, right? And then wedlock, right here, it says when two are joined. So then I went into join. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to get some counsel on what's going on, because you gotta know.
And then join is said to unite things into a whole, combine, put or bring together, connect, unite, have sexual intercourse with, right? So right there.
Yeah,
right?
So remember the brother said, what? Sex is marriage.
Exactly.
Okay? So you gotta understand what that means, right? Real quick, so this is the spiritual side of it, spiritual fornication of this beast system that they push. So that's the other part, that's the underlining factor of the statement. So that's why she's concerned, this is simply not just joined, and it's now on you to understand the counsel of what is going on. Right? So real quick here, so spiritual fornication, I'll just read it quick, is the philosophies, some of the wicked philosophies inside of the beast system, which we discussed, democracy, religion, idolatry, homosexuality, lies, adultery, covetousness, and murder. So that's a philosophy, and as you saw inside there, that type of sex came out in what was read. So that's why she's also concerned about, she want to know if she's in the shits. So now you got to tell her, you got to show her in the scriptures what came out, and the definition real quick, that she's, hey, that's if you're going to hold it. Or you're dealing with a whore. You cut her?
Should I cut a whore?
Can't
It's
cut
already
her.
been cut. You can't cut a whore.
Well, exactly. So that's
He's not going to hold it. She's still Israel. She don't cut it.
Oh, that? Right, so I want you to read that story though later on. Hey, next question was this brother asked about wicked woman. wicked woman. That's a.
Yeah,
We can give them.
Give a specific situation or no?
Yeah, because we can go at it then. Because I can.
It's a two-part. Like, how do you?
Simplify it. Just simplify it.
So basically, how do you? Like, how can you tell which is a wicked woman and which one's a holy woman?
Okay, it's very simple. Now that you gave that question, right? Okay. All women are wicked, right? And the scripture says the heart is what? Desperately wicked. That's for the whole, right? Man and woman. And so simply put, right? If they're okay, because you're not being specific, but I have to answer your question to the best of my ability. If they do not believe this truth, the eternal truth, right? That comes in Yahweh Shem Yoshai, they're wicked. So now you ask the question within the question, how can you tell? You have to present this truth and walk in it, right? And when they say something to you, you have to filter it in the truth without even maybe quoting a scripture. Sorry, without even numbering the scripture. But you quote that scripture, so do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's really the answer, unless you have something more specific that we can go into in what a scorpion woman is.
I got a quick reset
It's
too.
going to happen here. We'll bring that up.
Because your question is actually, because like the elder said, every woman is wicked. So what you want to do is you want to reframe your frame of thought, your process, your thinking process. So for me personally, it's about which woman is less wicked.
Okay.
Not which one is righteous, which one is less wicked.
Okay.
Because they're all off, you know. And King Solomon gives us the account, right? And really after that, it's just looking at their character. Look at how they judge things. They contradict themselves all the time, all these different things. But you use the scriptures, like you said, to walk in the scriptures. And actually, you're walking in the scriptures, you'll see who she is. That's that flashlight. So this is Proverbs 6:24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue, of a strange woman. So she's telling you all types of things, nice things. She'll tell you everything you want to hear. And you have to know what you want to hear for you to know that's what you want to hear. Or else you won't know, you get caught up in that.
And you said wicked, right? Hey, pull up that definition real quick, etymology on wicked. Because it's important, because it's not that hard, because all we have to do is filter and walk. You know what I'm saying? But we have to understand the words, so that's a powerful thing.
Got it.
And it's not too...
Really about
You got it?
Yep.
Wicked. Go ahead.
Wicked, bad, wicked.
Hey, hold on. What's the first one?
Wick.
Hey, what is a wick?
Isn't it like the candle and the?
No! A witch!
Oh.
Wick.
Which?
Oh, so a wicked, now going back to the word
Okay,
wicked,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
is a wick.
yeah. Wicked.
Okay, go ahead. Wick. No, you missed
Bad, wicked, false.
false.
Wicca, from Old English, wizard, witch.
Wizard, that's really good. So they're flattered, they're really manipulating, conniving.
It's a witch. You're dealing with a witch. And they
Wicked
don't,
witch.
remember, they don't know, They don't know that they are, because they've taken on that vibration, because they're outside of the truth. They're outside of the light. And they're looking for light. Read on. What does it say?
Wretched.
Wretched. Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
serious
let me
word.
be clear to him too, right? That can also be applied to a man.
Yep.
Obviously, right? That would be a warlock or a
Or wizard.
wizard, wizard, warlock, and there's another one up there. Spiritual. Yeah, there's another one. They call them Chaldeans. You know who that they are? Chaldeans.
Yeah,
No, that's a high ups. But you don't know. They're also called Chaldeans too. The high ups. They're called Chaldeans.
Right? The word Chaldean, it goes back to enchantment.
Yeah. Well, fucking Rothschilds and all these fuckers, they're channeling every day curses on us, right?
Sorcerers.
Hey, is there more?
Yeah.
Wick?
Morally bad in principle or practice, having committed unrighteous acts, unholy, sinful, intensely or extremely bad or unpleasant in degree of quality. Jeez. Highly offensive. Disgusting.
You meet a woman and she's been cut before.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the way she's been cut before. That's why. Hey, say it again, brother. This is what you're gonna get.
Disgusting.
This is what you're gonna get. So you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? It is what it is.
These, you know, we have CSI crime scene. I don't want to see this like debris, like blood or whatever, and got a light and a shine or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
special.
This Bible is a spiritual one of those lights. All compilation, all over her face, her mouth dripping down, talking about asking about fornication. Bitch, shut up. You know what I mean? What asking him for? What ask your husband?
Oh, fuck.
That's right.